Hey, hello, hi, and welcome back to the SobeLife channel. I'm Robert Sobe. This is my school bus. If you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. If you're new here, I hope to earn your subscription today. So today I've got something a little new. So, we just finished up paneling some of the inside closets. I did the bathroom a little bit with some plywood. Now we're going to take a step away from that and move on to working on my shed. So what I want to do is extend the shed compartment under the bed to about here, about halfway. So I'm going to build some structure for that, so that way, the shed has room. And then once that's built, I might build some more shelves in another closet. It's kind of up in the air, but we'll see what I get done. Okay, so I just want to show you guys exactly what I'm planning to do here. So this is to scale of the bedroom. So the wall that I have for the closet is right here. The hot water heater is here. So you walk in this way, and so this would be on the floor level. So what I want to do is have this be open, empty storage area along with this part. So this will all be storage under the bed that you can get to from inside the cabin. The water tank lives here. The bed comes out to here and here. So we're gonna wall off this part for the shed. I might go a little farther in, like halfway. We'll do half the bed for the shed. I'm not sure how far I'll go. I need to measure it out and kind of decide that first. But yeah, we're gonna create like a wall that goes up to probably the top of the water tank here, and that will add storage for the shed for the backside. And there's so much storage space here. I could put all sorts of tools or extra parts for the bus or who knows what in this area along with the shed. So I want to make sure I can utilize that space. So I'm gonna have to wall this off, and also I want to put a couple trunks next to the bed. I also plan to do that on this side above the water tanks. These ones will go all the way to the floor, so I need to wall off the exact width of the bed and determine exactly where those trunks will start. So that's my goal today, is get this structure in for the trunks and to create extra storage for the shed. So I guess I gotta start measuring and start drawing this up a little bit better. Well, before I start measuring anything, I gotta clean this up, because I've been kind of working out of this side, doing all these shelves and wall panels, but now I gotta get all this out of here so I can, start building in this space. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is pull the car around to this side, since there's no one parked here, and just start putting some of this stuff in my trunk or in the back seat of my car. And I gotta get this generator out. And probably have to go live somewhere up in there. Okay, here's what I've got so far. I built the box. It looks alright. And I think next I've just got to cover the top here. And I haven't drawn that up, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I'm going to run one down the middle. And then from the middle to the side, I'll run 2 and 2. And then I can install it permanently, screw it up to the wall and screw it to the floor. And that will give me an idea as to the structure I'll have for the shed. So yeah, made some good progress. Not much to show. It's a box. It's not installed yet. I need to 100% solidify where it's going to live. But I'm pretty happy with it. And that'll allow someone to, or that'll allow a door to be here and you can access it from the shed. Let's go take a look at it from outside. So the idea would be there'd be a door here and a door here. You'd open it, be able to access what's inside. And if I sit here, I can almost reach the back, which is perfect. Alright, I'm back here on another day, taking a couple days off again. The weather was sad yesterday. And I built this, and I had a friend come over and look at it, and I've been thinking about it, and the structure for the bed is going to be this. So, it's going to take some rebuilding, which means I got to go buy some more 2x4s. I don't own any 2x4s, actually, so I got to go buy some 2x4s, some 2x2s, some more plywood, and a couple other things. And I'll be back here, we'll build this out, I'll build the other cabinet, I'll get a bunch done, hopefully. Okay, so we just picked up all that lumber. Thank God for my dad, because I probably could have done it with my car. I've been thinking about it more and more, and I had to buy 2x4s and plywood. So I decided to get the full-size plywood, and I thought, because 2x4s typically come 8 feet and plywood is 4x8, so I thought, well, I could just lay down the 2x4s on top of the roof, and that would provide enough structure for the plywood on top, because it's 8 foot. And I probably could have done it with mine, but my dad offered his Subaru, and yeah, that went great. I'm sure the footage looks great. I didn't get to look at it, but you can see it is snowing, and it's supposed to clear up. It's supposed to get a little warmer, so I'm just in my car. I'm gonna go home and grab a jacket because I did not bring one, and come back and see if I can get something done today. It's supposed to clear up and be warm. I really don't want to be out in this, but it's not too wet, so I'm not opposed to cutting the lumber out in this, but I don't want to. We'll see what happens. Well, I was gonna work on the bus. I was gonna cut lumber. Unfortunately, I can't really do it inside. For one, because of the mess, and for two, it's just way too loud and I don't have ear protection. The weather is supposed to clear up. Well, One thing about Colorado is if you don't like the weather, just wait an hour. And yeah, that was a short-lived storm. There it is. So I've got a few more hours of daylight here. So I'm gonna try and get some work done. Okay, just to show what the plan is here. So I've got this leg and this leg, and those two legs line up with them. And I bought some 2x4s, and we're gonna run 2x4s, mount them to these legs, not to this. We'll leave this 1.5 inch gap from this leg across to here, and then the same thing here, this leg across to here. And then on those 2x4s, we will run more 2x2s all the way across that are resting on top of the 2x4s. And that will provide a much more stable structure that I'm more comfortable laying a bed on top of. This work. That's not gonna fly. I guess I'll have to cut another one. That's what I get for not pre-drilling my holes, man. You know, if it was gonna split, I think below is better than above. It's still damn solid. No more splits, okay? Okay. Well, I can say one thing. I could definitely trust my weight on this other one I installed, so let's see if this splits. Nice. That's one. That's two. All right. All right, so just so you can visualize a little better here, got the two 2x4s installed. Now I'm gonna run two 2x2s across here, all the way across, and they are resting on top of this, and that is something I'm willing to put weight on. All right. Moment of truth. Now, this is, of course, a little more weight per square inch than the structure would normally get, but it's holding my weight just fine. Thumbnail shot. Now the next step is to build the next box, which will be similar to this, and it will extend out to the entrance. But yeah, this is great. It feels really sturdy. I'm not afraid at all. I mean, it was a little sketchy getting up here, but no, it's fine. Okay, I'm here on another day, and feeling kind of foggy. My brain just doesn't feel like it's working right today. But we're gonna get some work done. I gotta get out of this headspace and just start working, hopefully move myself and motivate to get something completed and finally post this video, because I want to share this with you guys. So let me show you what I want to do. Alright, so it is a little messy, but I've just been sitting here since I finished this, just thinking about what's next, because this box belongs to the shed, and I need to insulate the box to prevent the cold from coming into the house through the shed, because I'm not insulating the back door. What I'm thinking is going to have to happen next is I'm going to ply this side of this box, leave the top open, just ply the sides, this side and this side, so that way the box is separate from from the house. Then I'll have something to adhere insulation to. I've also got to insulate this, so we'll have to get that done. Then what I'll probably end up doing is finishing the bed frame platform / boxing off this stuff so it's all the same height as the bed frame here, which this has turned into a bed frame. Back at the hardware store again for more screws. Woo! Okay, so I'll just show you my progress so far. Had a couple people come by and take a look at the bus, so it distracted me, but I just used the spare pieces of plywood that I had, just because it doesn't matter how it looks, because this is going to be something that is unseen most of the time. But, there you go. And from the inside, alright, nice and blocked off. So now I have to decide what's next. And I'm thinking this. I've got to cover this up somehow, or at least build something for it, like a structure around it, so the corner of the bed is supported and also all of this stuff is unseen unless you need to see it. So it's going to take me a minute to draw this up, and then I'll get to cutting the wood. Okay, so I just cut these. This is gonna be like just the first part of this box. Just having trouble visualizing stuff, so, and I even tried drawing it up. I decided to just build one of these just to make sure I'm happy with the dimensions. This would be the platform that comes over. It'll just barely accommodate this. This will have to bend a little bit, but that's fine. And yeah, it'll just come over. It'll come up and over this. That'll give this a permanent home. Hello! I shaved, yes, I know. My hair's gone, my beard's gone. Wow, look at that. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry to all of the viewers that have been expecting a video. I've been trying to post one at least once a week. It's been more than 9 days now. And I just want to say that I've just been in this headspace of negativity and just not happiness and just hating the bus, like literally just loathing the bus. And I hate feeling that way. And I'm not quitting, I'm not giving up. I thought about it, but this is like the 20th time I thought about it. So, no, I'm not giving up. I'm still here, we're still working. I got Becky here today. She's helping me out with cutting lumber, and I'll show you what we've accomplished, and then we'll go ahead and end the video, and hopefully the next one will come out sooner. So I believe I filmed this last. I built this frame to kind of create a shape that's going to go over the water pump. Well, I've been thinking about it, and we just built this one. When we're going to connect them, and then I'm going to have to build a separate one that's this, like a separate one that does that, but over here without the bottom, so it's just going to be two legs, like an L, and that will create the structure that blocks all this off. Okay, so this is the frame I dreamed up, and here it is. I still have to put an L-shaped piece here that runs down to kind of finish off the platform. And I might actually put a piece here to frame the bottom. I can't put a piece under here though, because I don't want to restrict any repairs I have to make on the pump. So, but yeah, this will be, the water fill goes through here. This is the, whoops, this is the air tube, which will live in here as well. Just get it hooked up in there, right there. And yeah, that'll be completely boxed out and away. So the last step is to create the 3 legs that will frame out this corner, and then I'll be done with this video and we can move on to something else. Alright, I didn't film it, but I finished this one here. It's pretty good. It's not in there solid yet. I haven't screwed it in. Just wanted to show off the framing work. So this is the electrical that goes to the water pump. It will come down in here. I'm just going to leave this open. So that'll plug in here to the water pump. The air hose will come this way and get hooked up there. I'll install it permanently later. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. You know, it covers up the ugly stuff, and this is the same height as the bed platform over there. And I actually have some of these cut, so we installed a 2x4 over there, Becky and I did, and I've got this piece of 2x. Here's another piece here, and what will happen is that will sit like so. So let me back up. And then I'm going to do a similar thing that I did back there with the 2x4s. You can see I've got the 2x4s here and the 2x2 resting on top. And so I'll do the same thing, and I'll have 2x4s running this way to support the 2x2s and kind of create the underbelly structure for the bed. But yeah, it's coming right along. Slowly but surely, and yeah, pretty awesome. Alright, looks like I'm finished up for the day. Just to recap, so we did this, got that built, did get all this built as well, and while I was bored and trying to clean up a little, I had a bunch of extra wall panels that were just a little too short to be used anywhere else. So I cut them up and put them here. So, not too bad. Anyway, thanks everyone for your patience with this one. It's been quite a rough week, but I did make some progress. Hope to see you here again next time. I'm not sure what's next, but it's going to be exciting, whatever it is. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great one.